made big mistakes. And today, I want to share those lessons with you so you can avoid the pitfall, save yourself time, and maybe even retire sooner than I did. Mistake number one, not investing early enough. The second mistake that I made was thinking that income equals wealth. I earned well as an executive. I made good money, but I wasn't focused on assets for a long time, and I should have been building streams of income outside of my paycheck. And I don't know that I was fully prepared for that. Giving up identity at work. Everybody came to me when there was something, and they took care of me because I was there to help them through a bunch of problems. The other thing that I miss is I miss out on social connections. Workplace friendships don't always survive after you leave. And I'm a guy, my wife would tell me that I'm what's called a relationship extender. And so when I make a relationship with somebody, I think I've always made the mistake of thinking most of my relationships were genuine. Now, they were genuine on my end, but sometimes when you're caught up in the mix, you don't realize that the transactional nature of some of those relationships that you're in, and that the people around you are actually looking for what you can do for them. And the moment that you stop doing them, then you become less useful. It's like if you don't have electricity in a power plug, then you're going to stop plugging your light into it. And I was kind of the power plug for a lot of people. Some of your connectivity to some of the social connections changes, and that was another adjustment. And I had to adjust to the time freedom. It sounds funny, but too much free time could be overwhelming at first. And I wish I had planned a little bit more for how I wanted to spend my days. I have a good friend of mine, just a little bit of a side note, I have a good friend of mine who's moving overseas. And one of the conversations I had with him is, when you move overseas, it's great. The money's going to be right. You're going to be able to live better. Your cost of living is going to be good. But take some time to contemplate the change in those relationships, because when your circumstances change, even though it doesn't seem like, and people won't tell you that because it's not like people are wanting to do wrong, but you have to make sure that you contemplate the changes in those relationships, just like I'm talking about the changes in your time and having all of that freedom. Number three, I would have planned for life after work and not just retirement accounts. And then number four, and I think we all have a responsibility to do this, is that I think, and this is particularly important for people of color, for women, because people of color, we don't come from backgrounds of having economic prosperity.